Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, immediately heading back into Gruntilda's lair. My name is Masterstarman, I think I just said that, so redundant statement is redundant. And welcome back for more Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. Last time we finished up in Cloud Cuckoo Land, and we've got enough pages to see Cheeto once again. And over my precious pages first. Been a while since we've come here. Much obliged. My fourth cheat is Honeyback. Got it. And we have enough for another. Much obliged. My fifth cheat is Jukebox. So yeah, I don't exactly plan on using these. For those who don't know, my only cheats that I have turned on are Feathers and Eggs. Honeyback, Fallproof, and Jukebox are kind of on the broken side. Well, Jukebox isn't really. Jukebox I may go turn on later on just to show it off. Basically, all Jukebox is, if you remember the Jukebox from Jolly Roger's Lagoon, which you might not because it's been freaking ages since we went there. Never mind the fact that the last Jiggy we got in the game was actually from Jolly Roger's Lagoon, so. But yeah, the Jukebox in a Jolly's, though, we now have the ability to actually listen to that, which is very, very, very cool. No pun intended that I just got ice eggs. In this part, I figured we were just going to open up the area by going there. We're going to also head off to see the Honey Queen, because we have enough for the final expansion of the game. That is in... Yeah, it would be in the plateau. Sometimes I get the names of the areas mixed up, and I guess that's a little bit understandable. There's kind of a lot of areas in this game, and if I can say anything, the hub worlds in this game kind of feel a little... I think I mentioned that I like the cliff top, which is probably my favorite one design-wise, but they kind of all feel strange. Anyway, seen you before? You have enough honeycombs for one more unit of life? Yes, we would like to trade these. Tarzan comes over here, then be fair. Here's your strategy. Last time we'll be seeing that in the game. And trust me, you're gonna want these, because, yeah. This game... we'll see in a bit, but yeah. If I'm not gonna mention it yet, though, this is going to be the second to last episode of this Let's Play, because I predict the finale stuff will take 2 separate videos. This video is probably going to be a little bit on the longer side, because there's going to be 2 very major things we're doing. I'm just getting all this preparation out of the way. We have the last cheat code. I could go into Mayhem Temple. The Honeyback cheat, if I never mentioned it, is something that restores your health over time. Not going to be equipping that. So, yeah, and then the... The other cheat we got... Oh, actually, I already went over Jukebox, so... If you really want to be a Jukebox hero, then... Okay, come on now, I know for a fact that's where that goes. Yeah, these puzzles you kind of don't get as much time for, but it's... Yeah, I'm actually not doing so bad right now, though. Actually, all I have left is outer pieces now. Oh wow, that's... That went surprisingly smooth. Challenge 9, now the Great One will show you the way. I want you to show me the way every day. Show me the way, Mr. Great Jiggy Wiggy. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. Okay. If I can be honest, one minor criticism I have with this game is that, especially in the Xbox version, the controller vibrates like no tomorrow during this scene. It's a little bit on the jarring side. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. That was all my controller right there. And that laser's gone. And You are indeed the chosen one. Yeah. Also have enough to attempt the final Jiggy Wiggy challenge. Yeah, it's a bit strange that there's another one here, but I guess they thought making 50 for the end of the game was kind of a little bit lenient, so yeah, instead we got this here, which, okay, if I can be blunt here, I'm amazed at how well I'm doing right now. I mean, yeah, the things do show your picture on the thing, so it's usually not too hard to tell what the pieces are, but man, okay. I remember this puzzle being a lot harder than this here, so... I did that even faster than the last one. Wow, that was actually really simple. Anyways, let's witness this again. Another vibration scene, because that's just what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see, and I worded that terribly. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. I give him a new voice like every time. Cauldron Keep, that is an area we have not been to yet. So yeah. Excellent, you have proved yourself most worthy by opening all the doors. A super special challenge now awaits, one that has no reward yet. It's the greatest test of all. I wish to try it. I do not wish to try it, though I'll mention what it is. There's one more puzzle now, except the last puzzle is like this one is where you don't get any pieces on the board at all, and you also need to rotate the pieces as well, and it's basically just a thing that's there. Kazooie had something like this as well in the first game, but yeah. Anyways, I'm actually trying to remember where the claw clamor roots are in this area. Are they over this way? Yeah. Because we gotta use these. Thanks. Thanks. Love you too, buddy. Yeah, no. Give me some of my health back. Anyways, we got claw clamor roots. You could have gone this way a lot sooner, but you just wouldn't have been able to do a whole lot in Cauldron Keep. Actually, come to think of it, I guess I feel like you would have been able to come this way a lot sooner, maybe not. I don't really remember. I mean, you probably would have had at least 55 Jiggies with like all the Jinjos and stuff. You probably would have at least 55 Jiggies by the time you're done with Grunty Industries and have access to Claw Clamor Roots. I don't see what's actually stopping you from coming here earlier. Anyways, I could very easily just sequence break this. I think, well, Kazooie can actually just get over normally, but I'm doing this for myself, actually. I'm genuinely curious what was actually behind this area. Cauldron Keep, in case you don't know, is another interesting part of Banjo-Tooie's development, in that this was pretty much intended to originally be the final world, and like, okay, no, I can't get across that. Is that for both Banjo and Kazooie, though? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't think that actually has a use! I did not think that was actually going to have a use there. Okay. Whatever. Let's hit this, and that disables the entire electric gate. Okay, then. The electric gate, actually, I'm pretty sure you can also just jump through normally, so it's a bit strange. So, yeah, anyways. Banjo, I could make that. I don't think I can make that with a double jump, but Banjo now is this, so it doesn't really matter too much. I do like a lot of, like, the extra momentum Banjo gets when using the sack pack. It's just kind of a shame you don't get it until super late. Anyways, kind of did things a tiny bit out of order, but yeah. As you can see here, it's a bit strange that this world does have a warp pad. Possibly hinting that this was going to be another full world, or like another piece of evidence to it. Also the fact there's a Minjo back here, even though we have every Jinjo and Jiggy in the game. Anyways, Kazooie. Doesn't appear to be anyone in here. Oh yes there is. The music's changed. Every time that happens, you always end up in a fight. Well, not always, but yeah. So, I completely missed over all of Mumbo's thing. Career questioning minion. Won't you ever learn? Klungo clever, learn lots. Has new potion. Is it as useless as all the others? Yes, sir. Klungo means no. Must win this for mistress to feed to monsters. And time for him to multiply it out. Is there an easy way of telling which one's real and which one isn't? I don't know if those are the right thing to be using, but oh jeez, that was okay, yeah, the correct one is slightly brighter. In general, all the Mumbo fights aren't really that tough. If you get this as your first fight, I could see it potentially being a little bit tougher. Even though it really isn't, because he wouldn't be throwing his glasses nearly as fast. In general, I think this is probably the hardest one of them. Maybe the invisibility one, even though that's not too hard to see. Klungo noticed something happening after fights with Bear and Bird. And that is Klungo gets less and less handsome. Now Mrs. Klungo won't want me anymore. Klungo had enough. Future prospects not good with Mistress Grunty. No chance of promotion. No days off. No pay. Klungo go find easy desk job. Maybe make stupid games. I don't know why. I really like this cutscene. And it's for more reasons you'll see later, but that cutscene just strikes in a lot of right ways. You see that Klungo was starting to kind of have regrets with Grunty through a lot of these games, because she doesn't treat him well at all. She treated him like basically garbage for this entire game, and now he's gone off to do his own thing. And we'll see more of that later on. Anyways, if you thought this video was going to be over yet, you have not been around here too long. Thank you. I'm Grunty, your host, and may I welcome you to my Tower of Tragedy quiz. Let me run through the rules for you all. There are 3 rounds of general knowledge questions. And it's the person with the lowest score at the end of each round will be eliminated. Correct answers score 2 points, with 1 point being awarded if it was a second guess following the incorrect answer from another contestant. Get 1 wrong, and I'll take 2 points off you. Press X to buzz in, and then A to answer, if you can. Now, let's meet tonight's victims, contestants, shall we? Introducing, on the left, it's my gorgeous slim sister, Mingella. On the right, we have my lovelier, sharp, shapely sister, Blobella. And in the middle, just some loser bear called Banjo. I think that was a Donkey Kong 64 sound effect that was just played there. That's kind of funny. Anyways, quiz show. Here's a scene from the game. That would be the Coliseum. and you might want to pay attention to some of these things here. How many arches were not blocked? Oh, oh, wow, I actually took a very wild guess there. I thought it was only one arch that wasn't blocked. Let's look at the screen. Tent in Witchy World. How many moons were... Oh, God. Damn it. Okay, that was a bad answer. I'm guessing it's 3. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we essentially got some time. Let's block events in Grunty Industries sewer system. Yep, clinkers. What is the color of Boggy the Polar Bear's bedspread is alpha? Damn it, okay. Clearly I should not be answering into these. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this game, and there's actually some interesting questions I would like to bring attention to. If we get them, and I'm really hoping they decide to show up. What is at the top of Grunty Industries? Cheese stack. Maybe an empty honeycomb piece? You know it all. Picture question. Take a look at this scene. Feathers. That's the cabin in Glitter Gulch Mine. What the shit? Oh my god! Okay, that was me taking another wild guess. I had a feeling it wasn't 10, but yeah, these questions are a bit on the ridiculous side. Okay, there's 4 pieces of that there. That's in Pterodactyl Land. You can tell just by the style of it. Oh, 8. Okay. I was like, wait, there's 4 across. Which I don't actually... Yeah, I didn't actually know that answer. I had a feeling it was going to be in Grunty Industries because that's where the reference is, but yeah, there's some references to other Rare games thrown in here. And there's one in particular I'm looking forward to seeing if we get it. Each of these areas is not found in Mayhem Temple. Dark Gun Fields. Take a look at this scene. Jail cell. I don't remember what the rat's name is, though. Color is the rat's hat. That was yellow. I do remember that, though, pretty well. Anyways, I could buzz in right now. Here's a scene from the game. That would be Jolly's. I just had to chime in last minute just to be a dick. Even if I didn't get that one right, it would have been it for round 1. Looks like my 6-year-old Blobella is thick as her waist, and the score 0 as low as her IQ. Here's your consolation prize, Blobby. Which gets squished? That is a nice pun. What label do you find on the bottle inside? Oh, come on! Oh. Anyone else? What's the rest of the... I actually took a wild guess with that. I'm surprised I got that one right. I don't know if the washing machine. That is... What? Come on! I friggin' answered that right. I literally tapped X as soon as she answered that, so... That's Grunty Industries... Green, yellow, red. Oh, god damn it! From her. See, this is the problem with some of these things. Like, you don't... If you chime in, you don't know the answers, like, off the top of your head. And... That would be... Crafty Shaman Impersonator. Bogging Polar Bear is giving up Slay. Dude, what? This is an interesting one. One of the answers was read Pawn magazines. Spelled mumble from Ryan Temple, that would have been... Summon? Yes. Because all he did was summon the giant guy. So look at the screen. I'm Dodge and Dome, I don't know how many fucking stars that is. I'm gonna let her answer. I don't know. Okay. I know you shouldn't really let them do that, but it's better than me losing points, so... The scene from the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Damn it! I thought it was 3. Oh, it's 2. Damn it! I wanted her to answer wrong there. Whatever. Type of dinosaur. Oh, come off it! See, it's like she chimes in really, really quickly. How many? Okay, that was lucky. I need to start playing back here. A really pain in the ass canary, I'll mention. God, I'm still shocked at that. That would be Stomponodon. I do remember that. What is different about only played 2. You scored at least 1. I do remember that one as well. I think I'm in good shape now. I started making a comeback. That would be Enlarge. Because you just love seeing an enlarged Wumba, of course. Let's look at the screen. Yeah, no matter what, we won this. Jolly again? Seriously? Okay, then. Whatever. Even if she does pull this comeback here, she can't win. Please get it wrong, just to spite it, whatever. That's the end of the round 2. It seems that my sister Minjilla has also been beaten by that useless bear. Time to say goodbye, Minji. And believe it or not, that's not it, because... Now listen carefully, dunce. I'm changing the rules for the final round. To make it harder, I won't show you the answers unless you buzz in. If you don't know the answer, I'll let you press left trigger, right trigger to pass and move on to the next question. I'll set a nice little score for you to beat within the given time. I wish you plenty of bad luck. Let's play. Banjo lost or Grunty squashed. It's the final round. Which sea-based creature is not seen in Jolly Roger's Lagoon? Oh, I want this one. Anglerfish, octopus, shark. And we need to beat 15 points to do this. Colors, the toxic gas, and glitter gold mine. That is purple. Oh shit! Come on! I was actually saying to myself, I'm like, it's purple, and then I'm like, no, it's green. Order fact back. Self-important anglerfish. That's right. You know it all. Which of these isn't an area in Hellfire Peaks? Okay, I was actually lucky. It's Icicle Grotto. Why couldn't jump for the train travel to the ice side of Hellfire Peaks? Boiler's too hot. Okay. What miniature doll is one of... Oh, this is an interesting... Oh, wait. No, never mind. This isn't the interesting question. It would be a Jinjo. There's one interesting question I'm really hoping we get to see here. How does Banjo get inside the kickball stadium in my temple? Disguised as a Stony. You're doing better now. These questions are a lot easier when you can take your time doing them. No power? Yeah. Yes. I've already seen that one. That's Lord Rufakfak. Only need one more question. What is the name of Mumbo's cyborg impersonator? That is Mingy Jongo. Mingy Jongo, Mingy Jongo. Hard to tell what his name is. Which of these is an area in Hellfire Peaks? Icicle Grotto. Let's talk about that. Speed. He knows better than to not do drugs. His cheated spellbook lost. His pages. His pager. His page boy. God damn it. How's Mumbo Jumbo got in his skull? A high five. Okay. What can Kazooie do when she is on her own that she can't when Banjo is with her? That would be hatch eggs. What had pterodactyls now sound like sold from my temple? Gold relic. There was a germ problem in Cloud Creek. I actually don't remember the buddy's name. Took a wild guess with that one. I didn't remember that guy's name. That was another wild guess, although I don't think red's ever one of the colors. What? Oh, why didn't I friggin' answer that? Really? What? Who is expected to know the answer to that? I also wasn't paying attention to the question. Whatever. Anyway, still won it either way. That's the end of the final round. What a useless score that. What? What's wrong with the scoring system? It must be broken. You can't have gotten that many points. No. I declare the win invalid due to faulty equipment. Oh dear, so what happens now? I don't know. Any ideas? You could escape in a cowardly fashion like in Banjo-Kazooie before we kicked your bony butt. Yes, I could. Thanks, Bird Brain. Fortunately, I built a rocket into my booth for this very reason. I'll be waiting for you at the top like last time. But this time, you'll be the ones taking the fall. Right. Come on, Kazooie. Let's go and see where that door that just opened leads to. Do you reckon that's the end of the game? Question mark? I doubt it. Not at the credits yet. That's true. Okay, let's go. Avoid the wait by a very fortunate few seconds. And we got credits in memory of Chris Mullender. I'm guessing he was an original worker on the game who passed away sometime before 2009. Banjo-Tooie was brought to you by the original Banjo-Tooie team: Ed, Ginger O'Brien, Will I won't go through all the names here, but I would like to say Banjo-Tooie is a game that I have interesting memories with. I know a lot of people, I've known of this game for many years. A lot of people I knew played this game when they played the original Banjo-Kazooie. I wasn't one of those people. I didn't get to I experienced Kazooie when I was a young kid. I didn't get to experience this game until, I don't want to say around the time I got it on my Xbox 360, because I actually played it on an emulator the summer before I got my 360. I didn't get that far, but I did get to play it a little bit. And yeah, I didn't really get a great chance of actually playing this though until around that time. That being said, I do acknowledge where the aspects of a great game lie. I wish I played this game when I was younger? Yes. I can't really say much more besides that. I mean, it's an interesting game that I feel like I'm actually comfortable telling this kind of story with right now, because yeah, I'm recording this quite literally a very, very short number of days before my 10-year YouTube anniversary. In fact, this video will go up just a couple of days before that actually happens. So I feel like I'm more comfortable able to tell stories related to how my actual childhood and innocence to experience levels actually happen now than what I would have been like when I played this, because I mean, I would have still been Let's Playing back then, but I wouldn't have admitted that it would have been the first time I would have played it. I probably would have lied about playing this game back in the early 2000s, even though I sure as hell didn't. I probably didn't even play Kazooie until probably 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. Banjo-Tooie Xbox Live, yeah. In general, though, I do really like Banjo-Tooie. I don't want to say I have regrets about starting the game as a live stream and then not being interested, but some of those stream sessions just were not that interesting. The Glitter Gulch Mine and Grunty Industries sessions had, get this, 0 people show up. I felt bored doing that. It's a different experience when you're recording something that you work through and edit and upload later than when you're actually playing a game live and literally 0 people decide to watch. And then the Hellfire Peaks video had a bunch of random people scold me because I had some settings in the thing miss, like, some settings in my software were accidentally saying that I was streaming Mario Kart Wii, and I had a bunch of people who were nagging on me that I wasn't playing Mario Kart Wii, which the game does not even have a legal online service. You have to hack a Wii in order to even play Mario Kart Wii Online these days to begin with, so I can't really say that I was particularly happy about that either. It brought a really negative, like, impression onto me that just made me just want to take a break from this game overall, and that I never really had a good time to stream this game and during that time, and thus the 2-year break kind of came off. But that being said, I did ultimately really enjoy replaying this game the last few weeks. It's like the second half of the game. The Pterodactyl Land, Grunty Industries, Hellfire Peaks, Cloud Cuckoo Land. I thought these sessions all went very, very smoothly. So, yeah. I just feel like now is probably the genuine time to give my impressions. There's still going to be one more video left of this LP, but besides that, and who knows, maybe I might do an extra video in the future. I might do some multiplayer, I might do some, I don't know, showing off some other random stuff, some of the cheat codes, which, yeah, it's, I can see why, especially for people who probably grew up with this game, that it's such a beloved game. And I'm not saying I dislike it at all, because I really like this game too myself, but I really don't have the same nostalgia as I do for Kazooie especially, but I'm just gonna be honest and say this upright. I think my nostalgia with this game is actually about equal to my nostalgia with Nuts and Bolts. So, yeah. I know a lot of people really dislike Nuts and Bolts because it's a very different game, but if I can be honest, even though this game is still a platformer like Kazooie, this game is about as different from the original game as Nuts and Bolts is to both these games. I'm just gonna be forefront and say this. This game, Banjo-Tooie, is a much different game than Banjo-Kazooie in literally every single way. I think this is a much longer game. I think it's a much bigger game. The gameplay style is completely different. You have much bigger worlds. You have just stuff that's much... Also, am I repeating stuff here? Okay, we're getting into special thanks. I feel like this is probably going to be the ending of this here. I wasn't sure if this was actually repeating or okay, then this could be the ending of it here. We got a sleeping guy who's still going to dream of a game that unfortunately got cancelled. Copyright 2009, Microsoft Corporation, all rights reserved. Well, don't just stand there. Still time to save my brother and jingling by reversing the gun settings. There's no instructions. No problem. I'll just press a few buttons and see what happens. You know, that's just lovely. I mean, when you have... No, There, that should do it. You crazy feather punk! Anything might happen now! I wonder what will hit down there. So through a sheer miracle of Kazooie mashing buttons... What happens? Look, it's working! Ha! I believe you owe me an apology, gum jars. Not a chance. I mean, to be fair, the laser did only save Jingling, so... Thanks, guys. Life's not much fun when you're a zombie. Bottles next, Kazooie. He's been lifeless for quite a while. Yeah, no kidding, over 2 years. So I think you better turn up the full power. Not until Soldier Boy apologizes. Sorry, Kazooie. Thank you. I also love the 2 buttons on the machine are blow and suck. Bottles Ghost actually has something very interesting I would like to talk about as well. I don't know if this cutscene is the right spot for it, but it's something that's really, really interesting that you can do if you're playing this game on an emulator. Oh no, look at the time. I'm real late for dinner. Mrs. B will kill me. I don't care how burnt it is, you're still eating it. It's not my fault. The witch killed me and I've only just come back to life. Yes, I'm sure you have, dear. It's such a dark plot for how lighthearted this game actually is. And check out who also is here. For goodness, who might you two be? Yo, I'm King Jingling, and this is fine fellow's Klungo. Baron Bird freed Klungo from evil clutches of Mistress. They saved me from it. I keep changing his friggin' voice constantly. I know he's supposed to be a guy, but he seems more like a queen than a king. So, sounds good to me. Oh, lovely. I'll make us some nice scones. Where's Banjo? It's the real hero. Mistress escapes, so brave Baron Bird going after her. He'll join us later, but now let's party. That's pretty funny. This must be the end now. We've had the credits and everyone's alright. Again, why am I changing everyone's voice here? What about Grunty? Oh. I think we ought to just take a quick look at the top of the tower. But there's no way up there. Nice try, Banjo. I reckon that opening below the gun over there probably leads up. I was hoping you hadn't seen that. Okay, before I end the video off, I want to bring a very special attention to something. If you are playing this game on an emulator, you can enable an emulator cheat code to activate what is known as Bottle's Revenge. This is something that is not present in any official version of the game, but in a way, what this mode is effectively, best I compare it to, a co-op version of this game that is basically the ghost ability from Kirby's Squeak Squad. Quite literally, the second player basically gets to control an angry version of Bottles, like the devil version of him, and they can actually take control of pretty much most enemies in the game. And that's pretty much all it is. It's something that most people believe is what Stop and Swap would have given you if Nintendo actually had allowed Rare to, you know, use that instead of it becoming a lost relic for gaming history. Anyways, with all that being said and recording for up to 40 minutes, which I think is the longest time period of any video of this LP, next time we take the fight to Grunty once and for all. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.